start this review with a little shout out to a fellow craft beer aficionado on Reddit, Dirt Punk Girl. She kind of nudged me back into picking up Build the Six Packs. I had fallen out of the practice because the places I went to in New Jersey, there didn't seem to be a lot of turnaround on the Build a Six Pack selection, so I was not getting fresh enough beers, especially when it came to IPAs. You do not want that sitting there too long. Stouts and porters, yeah, you can deal with that a little bit more, but the IPAs, I would look at the date on some, and it did not inspire confidence in me. But starting to delve back into that, and Total Wine in Sarasota, amazing Build a Six Pack selection, and they actually had, let's see, I think the six pack that I built, 4 out of the 6 things were things that I was specifically looking for and looking forward to, things that I had seen on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatnot, things that I had seen announced and was very much looking forward to. This beer is one of, well, actually no, this beer is not one of those. One of the next reviews will be, but this beer is not one of those. I had totally forgotten about this beer to the point where I wasn't even really looking for it. But when I saw it, I knew I had to try this. Ballast Point Nitro Red Velvet. It's a golden oatmeal stout with beets, chocolate, and natural flavors added. Now, from what I've read, the beets are pretty much going to give it that characteristic red velvet color. And I love the artwork on this one, if I can bring that in there for you. Ballast Point always has good artwork, though. So, and I've been delving a little bit more into the Nitro bottles. Typically, I was always Nitro in cans. Obviously, Guinness with the widget. What is it? Breckenridge, I think, is doing more with that. They have a Nitro vanilla porter. I believe there was a pumpkin spice that I tried from them, which was pretty good. But the bottles, I usually most of it I had seen was from Left Hand, and I at the time I hadn't really read the directions, as it were, and I was just opening it and pouring it into a glass like normal, which actually defeats the purpose. If you look on here, and Left Hand has something like this on theirs too. You see it says pour with purpose. Basically means don't do like you normally pour into a glass. Just dunk it in there. Pour it hard. And that's what we are going to do right here. And hopefully this will actually work as it is intended. Yep. There we go. Nice red color there. And look at that cascading right there. That is fucking beautiful. You gotta love a Nitro bottled beer. So I'm starting to fall in love with the style. The one I had from Left Hand was what the fuck was it called? Hardwired, a coffee porter. Very, very good. Kind of light, but in a good way. But there isn't a review for that. So okay, done cascading. Check out that head. It's actually a nice pink head on that and a nice red coloration. I almost think the video may not be necessarily doing it justice. For those of you that watch in Michigan, Faygo's Red Pop, this is the color of Red Pop. So, I'm not getting a whole lot of aroma off of it, but I might not necessarily expect that. Sometimes with Nitro, I seem to lose the aroma. Ooh. Okay, though. That taste is good. I'm getting that oatmeal stout kind of flavor. What was it? Yeah, golden oatmeal stout. I don't think I've ever had a golden oatmeal stout before. Chocolate, natural flavors added. I'm definitely getting the chocolate, too, out of this. Oh, that is a great combination. Very creamy, so you kind of get that, I don't know, cake frosting feel out of that in a way. The oatmeal and the chocolate just blend together beautifully. And obviously the beets are providing that amazing red coloration there. Oh, that is really, really, really good. I'm very pleased with this. And no offense to Ballast Point. Some of the stuff I had had more recently from them was a little hit or miss. Not that it was bad, but like I always say, it didn't quite hit that spot as to what I was expecting. For instance, like the pineapple sculpin. It was good. It was a good IPA. I wanted more pineapple, you know, things like that. But habanero sculpin, yeah. What was another one I had? Victory at Sea. It was good, but it wasn't that I expected. So this one though is actually, I didn't know what to expect from this one, and it's blowing me away. Really good, really refreshing. What's the ABV on this one? 5.5% ABV. Nice, almost sessionable in that respect. It feels very light, but it doesn't come across as weak, if that makes sense. It doesn't come across as thin. It's light, but not thin. Very full on the flavor. Oh, I could drink a lot of these. That is really, really fucking good. So, if you can find this, Ballast Point Nitro Red Velvet, 5.5% ABV. And let me actually give you a little turn of the artwork here so you can see it in full force here. I know I got a little bit of a glare from the lights, sorry, but you kind of get the idea. You can probably find it online too if you Google for it. I should actually look up, see who does the artwork for these bottles, because goddamn, it's very cool artwork. So, Ballast Point Nitro Red Velvet. You can find it, pour it with a purpose, and wait for that cascading, and then enjoy. And with that, I will see you for the next review.